next episode of Better Call Saul.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I only want justice.
There's no way to prove anything.
Guessing there's something you want to get off your chest.
Shock and awe is what I'm going for here.
Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and discussing the new promo trailer for Season 5, Episode 6 of Better Call Saul. Warning is spoilers for everything in the show up to Episode 505. Episode 505 was really good, might be my favorite of this season so far. Also, Episode 505 was really funny in certain moments. I found myself laughing and freaking out over things that happened in this episode about as much as a comedy, even though some of the episode is lighthearted. I'll be doing a full episode review of 505 along with the other episodes I haven't done yet, just gotta get my main PC back in order to fully break down an episode. So, Episode 506 is titled Wexler v. Goodman. At first, when we saw this episode title way back, we thought, Kim versus Jimmy for real? Could this be the cause of their breakup and the cause of Kim's downfall? Well, it might still be that, because it looks like Jimmy and Kim are possibly taking this Mr. Acker thing to trial, and knowing Jimmy and what Kim's been putting him up to recently, they've definitely got something up their sleeves. Initially, there was a Kim versus Jimmy pre-season 5 trailer that we discussed, and then we also had a discussion for it in the season 5 title and synopsis video. It looks like Kim is pissed at him for getting away with things, so she decided to take him to court to put a stop to it. That couldn't be more from wrong, and it's really cool how we thought one thing going into the season about it, and now that we know more information, it's completely different. Because now we know that's not the case, and that they're actually in on it together. After knowing everything that we do after episode 505, it turns out that it's mainly Kim's fault that they're taking things this far, not Jimmy, even though he is kind of enabling her. I want to make a full video on Kim diving into the deep end when everyone is telling her to stop because, geez Kim, you're crazy, what are you doing? That being said, let's jump into the 506 promo trailer.
Shock and awe is what I'm going for here. Roll sound.
Rolling.
Camera.
Fading.
And hello, folks. Action.
Saul's camera crew is back. They're always funny, and that guy with the glasses, no, not Doug Walker, but that other guy, he stands up and tosses over some paper to Jimmy. Not sure what they are, probably something involving the commercial, either the script or maybe a list of possible actors that they found. It's also funny that in the clip of them recording this commercial, he has like a piece of pizza just in his mouth, just kind of chilling out. Now, it looks like they're working out of Saul's nail salon office, and Saul has all of his colorful suits at the nail salon now because I guess he was crowding up Kim's closet too much. It also looks like Kim is visiting him there while he's making the commercial, so let me know what scheme you think that they're coming up with next, and we'll discuss it in my next video breaking down the episode 506 sneak peek trailer, which actually focuses on Saul making this commercial. So for Mike, it looks like we'll probably see him get to El Paso and back to Albuquerque. He's sitting in front of a sign that says El Pueblo. Sorry, I can't pronounce things properly in Spanish to save my life, but I looked up El Pueblo, and which is apparently a museum in LA, started scratching my head, that can't make sense, so just looked up the definition for the actual word in Spanish, which means a small communal village or a bunch of people. Maybe this could be a small town with the bus stop that the doctor tells Mike about, but we see Mike in a car, not at some bus stop, so what do you think? And what's funny about him fiddling with the radio that we see in this clip in the trailer is that for last episode's trailer we saw Mike fiddling with some electronics. We're wondering what he's doing, and in that episode the woman just saved him the trouble by handing him a phone charger. I just thought that was completely hilarious. So is Mike doing anything interesting or MacGyver related with this radio on his way back home? And then we see him sitting at some sort of lunchroom or classroom. That's the clip that they showed like 3 trailers ago. But also, is he wearing the same clothes sitting down at this table that he did in the car at the front of that sign? Now, they just keep misleading us, showing us clips and trailers, but then it turns out that doesn't happen for a few episodes. Definitely a way to subvert our expectations and keep us guessing going into the episode so that we don't know what exactly is going to happen when we watch a new episode, unlike shows such as The Walking Dead, where you feel like you kind of know half of everything that's going to happen going into it. I'm only mentioning that show and comparing them to because it's under AMC as well, and they handle the trailers very similar. So there's a clip where it looks like Jimmy Jimmy is getting pulled over by the cops, but is he? Are we sure that's him and his vehicle getting pulled over, not some sort of re-edited trailer trickery? Because if that is true, I'm not sure how this could possibly screw over Jimmy, but it could definitely act as an inconvenience. Now, does he have something bad in his car? Was he in the middle of a con? What's going on here? Did they catch him at a bad time? Do the cops catch him with something by accident while just innocently pulling him over? Or could we see Saul try to talk his way out of this situation? Will he be successful at talking up the cops, or will they give him a hard time because they either know or can tell that he's a dirtbag? It's kind of interesting because usually Saul is a smooth talker, usually Jimmy can talk himself out of any situation, but when it comes to police, they just kind of look at him like a dirtbag, so who knows if his charm will work on them or not. Also, did the cops just inconveniently pull him over, or did someone possibly call the cops on him? And then there's a clip of Jimmy running in the hallway of the courthouse towards a door or an elevator, and then the big clip that I wanted to also point out was that it appears that Jimmy arrives at Kim's offices where she's been meeting with Mesa Verde and Schweikert and Coakley. I'm excited and nervous for that confrontation. So it seems like this episode is when we see the clip of the prostitutes walking into the same restaurant that Howard met Jimmy at for lunch. These are most likely Saul's clients after his surge of clients from the beginning of the season, but we've been questioning what they'd be up to here. After the bowling ball incident, and we know that it's not the same day as when Jimmy met Howard for lunch, I feel like Saul is sending in prostitutes to now mess with Howard, either by annoying him with them or maybe even having them act like they know him, embarrassing him in front of clients at the main restaurant that he's well known at as a regular. And then finally there's the Mike, Nacho, and Gus meeting, and Victor's there too just because. Here we'll see what Gus wants next from Nacho now that Nacho has been winning over Lalo's trust, and I'm interested to see a conversation with both Mike and Nacho speaking to Gus at the same time. Normally we'll only see Gus speaking to one or another, but with Mike back under Gus, now he's going to be showing up all the time as one of Gus's main henchmen, I guess. I suppose that this also confirms that Mike will make his way back to Albuquerque next episode if this stuff from earlier in the trailer wasn't already enough to confirm that. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything that I've said today, and if you're new here or haven't yet already, subscribe and hit that bell notification so you always know when I upload new content on Better Call Saul. As always, I thank you guys all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.